Two of my favorite no-code AI platforms where you just create web apps and websites by chatting to a chat prompt, chat GPT style. I said chat way too many times. Are Bolt.new and Replit with its new Agent 3. And today we're pinning them head to head to see their build quality, how fast they go with an actual timer that I'm going to be timing. And then we're going to be looking at publishing them, all using the free setup, the free setting for both of those. Now, the first thing you want to do is you want to go to Bolt.new if you want to follow along, and Replit.com. You want to create an account via Google. You can do it via GitHub on both. And as soon as you get there, you are here in these in the chat prompt. And all that's left to do is give it a benchmark prompt. It's what we've been feeding in all these videos, which is just a cozy habit tracker with full sign in, sign up, the ability to edit said habits on a daily basis, make it really good for the eyes. And let's go. Timer is on. Let's see which is faster, Bolt.new and Replit, and not just faster, which is faster and better. All right, we are currently at, I think, somewhere along 3 to 4 minutes, and Bolt has already beat Replit in a preview. And much like these, we always need to integrate some sort of GitHub or Supabase in order to actually build a project in it. Now we can create set project. Thank you. All right, now we're creating the project, set up authentication, create database. Ladies and gentlemen, our first preview is done in under 5 minutes, if I'm being completely honest. Bolt is already ready. Build habits that stick. It's already got a beautiful punchline with a subtitle. All right, we're creating our account. We are in. Beautiful widgets. I mean, to be honest, this is one of the best that I've seen and the quickest. You can add your habit. We are not yet. This is still early in the preview, but it's still great nevertheless compared to everything that we've got so far. Data encryption, privacy first, daily reminders, weekly reports, pretty solid stuff. So after about 7 to 8 minutes or so, Replit has finally come up with a preview, and it's currently still editing the code as we speak, but we have enough of a front end and a back end to warrant a preview. Now, right off the bat, one of the most professional looking web apps that I've had, and still in under 10 minutes. The graphics look really nice. The website looks kind of super professional. You get features, you get a preview, which is right here of the habit tracking app itself that we can check should we sign in. So let's sign in. Now that we've signed in, wow, because it's evening, it's acclimated to that. You get these little boxes that actually have like a little graphic that moves. So I know why it took its time. This is because I've tested most of these no code platforms, and this is among one of the best. Now the preview is built in. Okay, it's still setting up the preview, but I think I'm starting up a browser to begin testing. My thoughts will show up here. Okay. I'm pretty dang excited for using Replit, because Replit looks insane. All right, that's just so solid. All right, let's move on to pricing. Now, as far as both of those, we're using the free plan, which I think will allow us to publish. I remember that Replit really didn't allow on the free tier publishing. $25 per month for the pro plan for both. Also based on a credit system, because it really works for these websites. Teams is $30 on Bolt, so you save about $10 if you opt for $30 on Bolt, $40 on Replit. And creating a team or having something custom for a big enterprise is always tailor-made to your business. And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, let's come up with actual usable web apps. Now that we're back here, as you can see, all that's left to do is press publish right here, press publish right here. Now, yes, you do need to upgrade your plan to publish, but I may be able to show you the preview that we have right here. And as far as Bolt, I believe that we can publish on the free tier. And by the way, you can get started right here, right now, by just literally signing up to these platforms. So yeah, I'm going to link our finished habit trackers right here. If you want to use a custom domain for both of those, by the way, you can always opt for using Hostinger. So yes, we have compared Replit and Bolt as far as pricing, as far as quickness, as far as sturdiness of the web app creation. We have come up with final projects that look pretty darn professional, pretty darn good, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. Give it a like, subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one.